And our fourth question. So this question actually we discussed partly in the lesson 13 video. So if you all haven't watched that, please watch it first, then only come back here. Alright. So for this question, we are given the curve's equation or function, which is this one. And then for part A, we need to find the maximum height. So again, for these kind of real life scenario questions, usually they require us to find these four information. So x and the y coordinate of minimum or maximum point, the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Right? So to find the maximum height, let's draw out the diagram first. Okay, so this is the tunnel or the curve, and the rope is the x-axis. And to find the maximum height, we need to find the the y-coordinate of the maximum point. So to find maximum point, what we need is the vertex form of the equation first, okay, which is ax minus h square plus k. So if we see the function given here, let's switch the places a bit because the x squared is at the back. Okay, so let's move it in front. And if you compare, right, it's actually quite similar. Because here we have a plus 15, which is actually plus k, and then this negative 0.06 is actually a. It's just that the things inside the square, right, which is here we have x only, but here we have x minus h. Okay, so let's adjust it in a way it becomes the vertex form. So for the x here, right, I can change it where it is x minus 0. Right? Because technically here is just x. So if I want to add like a minus h here, I just add negative 0 here to match the style. So if you compare now, then you can clearly see the maximum point already, which is actually 0, 15. Okay, so the y coordinate is 15, so our maximum height is 15 meters. And for part B, we are finding the width of the tunnel. So in the lesson 13 video, we have said that if you want to find the width, we need to find the x-intercepts. So we can find this length. Right? So for the x-intercept, we just plug y equals to 0 into this function. So we are just in a way that we put x on the left, everything to the right, and we just find the x value. Okay, so when we move the square to the other side, we'll have plus and minus. So at the end, we will have two answers. Because here, as you can see, we have two x-intercepts. That's why we have two answers here. So to find the length, this one that we can do is... Okay, so let's understand this graph a bit. So just now, the maximum point we got was 0, 15, right? 0, 15. So this means this x value is 0. So now with the x-intercepts we have, this one is 15.81, this one is negative 15.81. So our length here, from here to here, it's 15.81, right? We just find the differences between these two values. And this one is also the same, because it's from 0 until negative 15.81. So this one will have the same length. Alright, so to find the width of the tunnel, we just add these two values together, or you want to multiply 2, it's the same. Okay, so your answer is 31.62 meters.